And welcome to the 6 Steps to a Successful Multifamily Property Evaluation, brought to you by Real Property Management, Phoenix Valley. Today we'll be going over the following steps: knowing your local market conditions, knowing your local market rental ranges, determining the unit mix, estimating your costs, calculating your cap rate, and then trying to figure out just why the property that you're looking at is currently listed for sale. Step 1, great tool we recommend using is the Freddie Mac Apartment Investment Market Index. You can find this at freddiemac.com/research/indices/AIMI.page. On here, you can look up any market that you're interested in, and at the bottom for that market, you will get the historical average growth as well as that year's growth for employment, multifamily permits, net operating income, as well as the property price. Being that we're located in Phoenix, we've added a few notes about the market here. Not very surprising due to it being a seller's market, the index has decreased over the year because the cost of the investment has increased. But due to the increases in population and job growth here, Phoenix is still an excellent market really for rentals all over the board. Step 2, you're going to want to complete a rental survey. So we suggest always trying to find and use tenant-occupied rentals in your area. The reason being is that a rental could be listed for $1,000, but it doesn't end up renting for $950. So if you use that $1,000, your rental comparison is going to be off by $50. Also, if you're using some of the free sites out there, such as Zillow, Trulia, keep in mind that they tend to be 15 to 20% over actual market rents. So you're going to want to make sure that you make that adjustment in your numbers. And also try to use similar amenities. So if the multifamily unit building that you're looking at has garages, is gated, has a community pool, you're going to want to try to find units in that area that have the same amenities. So in step 3, you're going to try to estimate your costs. And we've just kind of given you some that you may come across. Obviously, you're going to have repairs. If you're hiring a property management company, you're going to have a management fee. If you choose on your own to hire maybe an individual to live on site and then some individual handyman, then you're going to have to deal with payroll. You're going to have insurance, you're going to have taxes. Capital expenditures, big ones here in Arizona are obviously your HVAC. So you're going to want to take a look at how old that is. Lifespan of an AC here in Arizona can be as short as 8 years, which is well below the average in most other states here in the US. And you're also going to want to look at the roof. Lifespan on a roof typically is about 20 years here. So you're going to want to look and see if you're going to need some repairs there as well. And overall, your cost should be on average 35 to 50% of your gross operating income. So for step 4, you're going to want to calculate your cap rate. And if you're new to the investment spectrum, your cap rate is your capitalization rate. That is figured out by taking your NOI, your net operating income, and dividing it by the current market value. So the current market value is going to be what you could sell the building for cash today. And then you're going to want to make sure that you know the cap rate ranges in your area so that you can analyze where this project falls in. And we've just included the multifamily cap rates as of the end of May for the Phoenix market. And they're broken out, of course, by the class of building. So whether it's, super high end or maybe a C class because of where it's located, could be the age, could be because of deferred maintenance. So that's kind of a cap range that you want to get for your area. And then step 5, this is really important. You want to determine a breakdown of the unit mix at the project. So we recommend trying to steer clear of projects that are all one type of unit, so like all studios. Twofold reasons on this one. The first one is that if you have a nice unit mix, obviously your building will work for more potential tenants. The second reason is the lifespan of the tenancy can become greater. Let's say, for example, someone's single, they move into your complex and they get a studio. And then maybe they get married, so they need more space. So they look at getting a 1 or 2 bedroom. And then they have their first child, and then they need maybe like a 3 bedroom. So you're able to accommodate that tenant for a longer period of time in their life, as their needs increase, as opposed to if it's all studios. I mean, once someone outgrows a studio, you have nowhere else for them to go. And then step 6 is really important, and that's to try to determine why the seller has the current building listed for sale. I mean, obviously the last thing you want to do is take on someone else's headache. So you want to try to see, is there a lot of deferred maintenance? Is that why it's listed? Are you about to have a big turnover with tenants? Any of those reasons will mean you need to greatly change your numbers so that you really have a true picture of what that building is going to look like. So Real Property Management Phoenix Valley offers a multitude of management services, which do include multifamily services. With our services, we will take care of completing those property evaluations for you. Our marketing typically achieves waitlisting, so we'll have tenants that are we'll have applicants that are waiting for units to become available. Income producing results, we take care of routine scheduled maintenance such as backflow prevention, HVAC tune-ups. Resident retention programs we can put in place, which obviously the less turnover, less cost for the building owner. We'll take care of budgeting for the next fiscal year and providing you with all of your financials that are needed. And also, we are a Freddie Mac approved property manager. Freddie Mac lately has been doing a lot of the financing in the multifamily sector, and they do have a list. They only have certain property management companies that the building owners are able to use. So, and if at any time you would like us to complete an analysis on your project to see if there might be some cost savings, you're welcome to email your financials to us at info@rpmphoenixvalley.com. Also, please visit our website at rpmphoenixvalley.com, and you can read our blog, you can see more videos and things to help you with the investment market. Thanks very much.